All right, for our next book, we have Nerdy Birdy, written by Aaron Reynolds and pictures by Matt Davies. Now, you might remember Aaron Reynolds because he also wrote two books that we've read this school year, Creepy Carrots and Creepy Pair of Underpants. And we know he was a hysterical writer then, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy him just as much in Nerdy Birdy. And this book was written in 2015. This is Nerdy Birdy. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. He's allergic to birdseed. When all the other birds are hanging out together at the bird feeder, Nerdy Birdy is scrounging for breadcrumbs. Eagles, cardinals, and robins are the cool birdies. The eagle has wind tunnel tested head shape, impressively sculpted chest muscles, and abs of steel. The robin has beady eyes with superior worm vision, worm-fed physique, and feet nothing to do with worms. And the cardinal has glossy red pompadour, glossy red attire, and also glossy and red. 3 things eagle is good at: hunting, fishing, and football. 3 things cardinal is good at is singing like a rock star, posing, and attracting fans. 3 things robin is good at: picking on worms, insulting worms, and eating worms. 3 things Nerdy Birdy is good at is reading, playing video games, and reading about video games. Eagles, cardinals, and robins don't care about reading. Hey guys, I just read the coolest book. Who cares? Bookworm. I eat bookworms for breakfast. Or video games. Hey guys, I just defeated the Earthworm King in the world of Wormcraft. Who cares? Nerd. I eat real earthworms, not digital ones. One day, Eagle flew off to hunt. Cardinal flew off to impress his fans. Robin flew off to terrorize worms. And Nerdy Birdy was all alone. One thing was clear: it was awfully lonely being a cool birdie. It was awfully lonely not being a cool birdie. Even Mrs. Curry makes mistakes. Why do you hang around with them? I wonder who's saying that. They don't even like you. But they're so cool, said Nerdy Birdy. Trying to be cool is exhausting, said the new bird. You should hang around with us. Us? Us! After all, there's always room for another Nerdy Birdy. Their glasses were too big. Their wings were too small. At least half of them had birdseed allergies. They all liked to read, and most of them liked to play Worm of Wormcraft. They were exactly like Nerdy Birdy. And then he realized something. There were way more Nerdy Birdies than cool birdies, and now they were all his friends. Okay. Eagle didn't have any friends. Eagle hunted alone. Cardinal was always showing off. He had no friends. Know why? Because he was always showing off. Robin was too obsessed with worms to make any new friends. One thing was clear: it was awfully lonely being a cool birdie. But then a new bird moved into the neighborhood. The cool birds were unimpressed. Hey guys, she gives me the creeps. Why does she always wear black? It's so depressing. She eats what? The cool birdies flew away and left Vulture alone. Why would you want to hang around with them? Being cool is exhausting. You should hang around with us. Us? Us. After all, there's always room for another nerdy birdie. Right, guys? Hold it. Where are her glasses? Where is her lightsaber? And have you heard what she eats? Blech. She is most definitely not one of us. But Nerdy Birdie was confused. But there's always room for another Nerdy Birdie, right? That's the problem. She's not a Nerdy Birdie. She's just weird. Nerdy Birdie looked at his flock of friends. The telephone wire was packed with them. He looked at the new bird sitting there alone, and one thing was clear. It was awfully lonely being alone. This is Nerdy Birdie. His glasses are too big. His wings are too small. This is Vulture. She wears contact lenses. Her wings are enormous. Vulture eats dead things, and Nerdy Birdie does not. Nerdy Birdie likes to get video games. Vulture does not. Nerdy Birdie and Vulture don't like the same things, but they really like each other. If you ever need a friend, you can hang around with them. After all, there's always room for another. Hi, Birdie. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, and what I would love for you to think about now is talk with someone in your family about what are the character traits you would use to describe the main character, the main Nerdy Birdie, and use text evidence or use evidence from the story to prove why you think those character traits represent him. Thank you for listening.